the image of Ghana boxing back. After Clottey was no more, the boxing that was standard, they never talk about nobody. Until I came in, I went to America. Let me tell you a story.
Tell me.
I used to stay with the guys. We were 8 in a room, a 2-bedroom apartment.
In America?
Yeah.
In
when
Bronx?
I go to America, Bronx. And my brother and me, we have one room. And we all
Your brother
Emmanuel, we all share to pay the rent. But the people that we live with, they are all fighters, but they can't do anymore. They were living there working. And you know what they do? They said because we all pay equal of the rent, when they bring like a prostitute, they want to sleep with the prostitute in the room. Sometimes a week to my
your room.
In me and my Emmanuel's room.
Okay.
Sometimes I have a fight a week to the fight. I have to go to the fight, maybe 3 days to the fight. Somebody will tell Joshua, Charlie, today I get a woman. I want to do something. You have to give the room to the person. The person will sleep with the woman. Whatever happens to whatever dirty, you still have to go on there.
That is the conditions you find yourself.
Exactly. Then they smoke weed, they smoke cigarette, they smoke cocaine, they smoke. I was there with them. I struggle all this.
That is your story.
Right.
The beginning of life in America.
Exactly, in America. I struggle. Sometimes they can fight each other. Why I have a fight in maybe a week's time? I struggle to a point whereby God is blessing me. Because sometimes if I'm coming home with a fight, I fight for 5,000, buy something and pay the coach, pay trainer, come move somewhere like 1,500. Sometimes I always hold the money like this in the prayer, coming crying. You see, so I suffer for the nation with these sports. Now Ghana boxing is writing in the books.
There is more script.
Exactly. So they have to know that he who scored the goals, always spoil goals. So they have to understand and encourage the person to go more.
Have you ever made any interview to say that you are disappointed in Ghanaians after the fight?
No way.
It is everywhere.
Have to do that.
Joshua says he's disappointed in Ghanaians because you wanted Ghanaians to praise you after the fight. Ghanaians are rather crucifying you.
No. I didn't say so. The only thing is there are so much going on with these boxing things. You see, but I never said I'm so disappointed about Ghanaians. Ghanaians make me Joshua Clottey.
Who you are?
Yeah. Without them, there will not be me. I respect Ghanaians so much. I never say so. I know people will talk. People will say this. It's their comments. They can go ahead and say their comments. I receive comments and I read them. See good and bad. I love to read comments. I'm not worried about whatever anybody is going to say. So far as I'm doing these sports for the nation, I'm fine.
Joshua, Sugar Shane mostly said something after the fight, that if you had not defended, if you had gone all out, if you had done something, something extra apart from what you did, it would have been easy for you, you would have knocked him out. And he knew that for Joshua to go to the end of the bout, the 12th round with Pacman, there was no way you were going to win.
Exactly.
Here is a boxer you nearly fought, and that is the comment he passed.
Yeah, it's true. If I do a little, I'm gonna win. It's true. But like I said, Henry, that OT you're gonna ask me about that 20,000 times that we were here. The only thing I can tell you is one word.
What is the word?
If I have the day, my day was now there. The 30th of the match is not my day. So I have a very rough day on the road. There are too many obstacles on that road. So like you said something about Prince.
Yeah.
You see, so you never know what Pacman do before he comes to the ring. You never know what people, so we have to understand. The guy said he don't have a day. Forgive the guy and let the guy move on with his career.
Straightforward, simple and short. Joshua, Alloway was supposed to be with you in America. He had problems with visa. There were issues with when he was traveling. Later, he got the visa. The information says you asked Alloway not to come anymore.
It's not so.
Why?
It's not so. Alloway did not get the visa.
He didn't get it.
I get the visa for Alloway.
So let's establish one point. Alloway never got the visa.
He never. When we're talking about visa,
I wish his passport for here for us to.
We have visa.
Okay.
And we have P1.
Okay.
Alloway did not get the visa. They reject him several times. I was crying when I'm
sure when you did the press conference.
Right. So I went to America, right? I started the process of the P1 for Alloway.
Yeah. What is a P1?
P1 is the petition. That's the visa that they require from Alloway before they're going to accept him traveling to America.
Okay.
Meaning you have to get a social security.
Okay. Because he's going to work.
Work, okay. Right? So to pay tax.
Okay.
So I went there. I want visa for Alloway to travel with me so that we can train. There is no help from nowhere. I know some people, the chief protocol, Mr. Williams, I have to thank him so much for what he did, the effort. I have to thank Mr. Mumuni, Honorable Mumuni, the Foreign Affairs Minister, for the, okay. And I have to thank the National Sports Council Chief Executive, Mr. Walano Agra. They did a lot of efforts to make sure that Alloway get a visa. By the end of the day,
he didn't get the visa.
He didn't get the visa. Okay. I went to America, made the P1 for Alloway. When I received the P1, it was 2 weeks to the fight. If I ship the P1 to pray to Accra, it's going to take like a week. By the time Alloway will get the visa, it will be like somewhere like a 4th or 3rd March. What is he coming to do?
So he's got some just about 6 or 5 days.
I told him, you know what? There's no need for you to come here. Even if you come here, I give you $1, you file tax because you have P1. Yes. So forget about that. Okay. You lose.
Okay.
So let's make a different decision the next time. Okay. I have the P1 here with me. I'll give the P1 to Alloway.
You apply
to apply his visa.
So now it's been established. I think that the news has been peddling around that Alloway got the visa and Joshua asked him never to travel to America. This is the network that goes to the extent of making sure that the truth is established. So Alloway never got the American visa. Well, we have Alloway's comments after the bouts between Joshua and Manny Pacman. We'll just listen to Alloway. When we come back, I have a lot more questions to ask Joshua Clottey about whatever he's doing for Ghana boxing after his reign. Who takes over? Stay tuned in. Alloway.
I think most people are saying he doesn't throw a lot of punches because he was too conservative and that kind of. But personally, and what I gathered from him is that on that very night he wasn't himself. He couldn't just feel well due to some circumstances. So all he needs to do is to safeguard himself and just go through the fight.
So in effect, he had even lost before he even entered the ring.
He was just trying to bring up his spirits. That's in the main reason why he was even dancing to that swagger music, just to lift his spirits up. But he himself knows what he has been going through. So all that he's saying is that he said he wasn't himself, and that wasn't his night. We just have to believe it.
Did you talk to him before the bout?
Yes, I did.
And what was his mentality?
Yeah, he was focused. He was focused. He was poised to win. He really wants to win. He went in for the glory, but it just fell through. If you go into that 4-square place, there are only 3 things of which you have to take one. You may either lose, you may either win or a draw. And it was just unfortunate. He had wanted to win, but he couldn't win.